All right, day one of the road trip. First video that I'm shooting here. But out here is the Fossil Gorge, as you can see. We're gonna go down here. It looks like there's a little trail that you can actually get into the Fossil Gorge here. So we're gonna check it out. And hopefully my audio is not too bad from the wind. Made it down into the gorge here. Looks like there's a trail that goes through there. It's interesting. Interesting stuff. I mean, that just looks like an old sidewalk. I can't say that that's a fossil. Inga's up over there somewhere. So small frog. Very small frog. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. He's tiny. So I gotta watch my step out here. Got some cattail out here. Maybe a little bit of a snack. Oh, there's another little frog. I mean, this is definitely prime frog habitat right here, I will say. It's just a little pond. There's another one right there. I should have brought my camera. I only got the GoPro going at the moment. I can hear something out there. Let's go over this way. Try not to step on any frogs. Still watching for snakes. Pretty landscape though. Not too bad at all. There's always this idea in the minds of people across the country that Iowa is just kind of very flat, very full of cornfields for the most part, but it's definitely not, actually. It's not flat. It's a lot more hilly. It's definitely not mountainous by any stretch of the imagination. There really isn't any mountains, but it's very hilly, rolling hills all over the place, and very green. I mean, we're late summer heading into the fall here. It's about to be fall in a couple days, I believe, and everything's still lush and green because we get plenty of rain here. Even in the summer, there's a lot of rain. Even when it's like 90 to 100 degrees, it'll still rain on you here, so that's why it's so nice and green all the time. This water looks like there could be some stuff living in here. Definitely frogs, obviously. Could be some more. Again, watching out for snakes. There's Inga up there. She's made it into the gorge. I think I'm gonna go up this way. And look at that hole right there. You see that? Definitely something that lives in there if I had to guess. I feel like this is prime tick territory as well, so being careful. There's lots of little holes in these rocks. Just going slow. Again, you don't want to step on something you don't intend to. But here we go. Here's the nice big pond area. Some cattails. Very cool. Butterfly. Definitely worth a stop. We're near a campground. There's a campground right by here, but it looked like the campground was closed. There's actually fish swimming around in here, so there's a good amount of life in this water. Look at that little Iowa waterfall right there. See, that's about as big of a waterfall as you're going to get out here in Iowa, maybe a little bit bigger. There's a ton of frogs over here.
I was going to say, probably where it's cooler. I've been in the shower.
But the only ones that I've seen are those little tiny ones that you got to watch where you're stepping, basically.
There's all kinds of fishes.
Oh yeah, there's lots of fish in here. I even saw a pretty decent sized one. He was like 7 inches.
Warm. I stuck my
hidden
hand
in there though.
Pretty warm.
The water. Grab the life straw. Let's drink some. Not really. So we're actually by a body of water called Coralville Lake, and that's what the campground was. I just saw a sign for that. Some really gnarly looking water here. So we're not quite at our camping destination yet. This is just a quick pit stop. We're going to I forget the name, but it's called like Massacquoda Caves. I'm probably butchering that pretty hard, I apologize, but I'll put a link in the description or something for some more information if you want it on the caves. It's one of the few caves that you'll be able to find in Iowa, and Inga had picked this place out. She wanted to camp there specifically, so we'll see how that is. But we're still a good probably hour, maybe hour and a half away from there. Removal of or damage to the fossils is strictly prohibited, subject to $500 fine. Fair enough. They definitely do not want you out here damaging stuff. And for the most part, Iowa does a good job of keeping their parks, state parks, county parks, all the little public wilderness areas are all very well maintained. Looks like we got a water fountain over here. Let's check this out. See what's going on. A little bit of information here. A nice little fountain. Splash a little bit of something. Whew, keep myself cool a little bit there. It's getting warm. Definitely getting warm. I think we're gonna go back to the truck and head to the next site. Head towards the caves where we're gonna be camping this evening. Although we might go down and check out the lake for a minute or two first. Maybe I'll get some footage of the lake. Like there's another campground over there. Now the campground that we passed earlier was actually closed. This one looks like there's people there. I see some recreational vehicles and whatnot camping. And here we are on the river. I don't think this is the lake. I believe this is the Iowa River. I'll have to check the map to know for sure. Maybe somebody out there can correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure this is the Iowa River, which is somehow connected into Coralville Lake, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty decent sized river. Nice day out. Again, it's pretty hot, but can't beat the scenery here. The bugs are singing today. Yeah, looks like some folks over there camping as well. Tent camping even over there. Good for them. Fuzzy little caterpillar. Look at this guy. Don't want to touch him. And hopefully he's not too blurry on the camera. Alright, we're getting back in the truck.